All right, man. This is a great day in the A, a crazy day in the A, man. It's a good day in the trap. I like to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Lord.
Jass
Yes, Lord.
Clutch, Gorilla Zoe in the building. How y'all doing today?
Man, feeling good, man.
Feeling
Excelente.
lit tape, lit tape. Talk to me, man. How did y'all even end up collabing or getting together on this trap, nigga?
I think he got a better story than me.
Okay, talk to me.
Yeah, I was,
Yeah.
I get calls. I get, you know what I'm saying. Somebody throw me a bomb, a bird sitting at my window. I'm like, let me see what's going on. So I'm already like on dog pay, but not just Instagram, like on a TikTok. Cause they said, people said, I'm like, damn, she killing, like everything. And it ain't the same song. It's like different songs.
Yeah.
Right. And then my producer, off in the hit it. He was like, hey, come check this out real quick. And I walked in the studio, and it was her. I was like, oh, I'm already hip. I need to get on this. So I asked you to get on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't even, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I need to be a part of this, whatever going on. Because I already seen
Yeah.
what Dog had going on. And she read on her, hey, stepping on everything. She you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what it is.
And that's dope. Like, and that's what I was really wanted to know, man. Because I was just like, did Jazz reach out, or like, did she send you the track, or did you just like, yo, I need to hop on this because you paying homage like to something that I got going on, and then it's going crazy right now. It's like a reemergence. So how do you feel that somebody from what I like to say is my generation, you know what I'm saying, like took that song and then try to revitalize it and bring it back to life?
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, I look at everything like crazy, but it's true. I look at everything like energy. So sound waves, light waves, different waves, it's all currents.
Yeah.
Currency, you know what I'm saying? So when you got to use all your senses. And what makes sense is if you understand energy can't be dissipated.
Right.
It can be flipped and turned and switched and moved up and down. You know what I'm saying? But so I'm like, okay, I'm real time watching some energy that I was a very big part of. I didn't do all that. You know, it's always a lot
That goes
in it.
into it.
I'm watching it being ran through a what you call a conductor.
Word.
And coming out the other side, and I'm like, damn, this dope. I got to be a part of this because it's the same energy, but it's her energy.
Yeah.
So like going into you, Jazz, what even put you in the mindset or the mind frame to go ahead and make this track?
One of my producers, his name 800K, he had sent me a beat, but it was a Webby flip, and like they had just Glorilla and them had just I think did that, and I was just like, yeah, this hard, but I was thinking of something else, you know what I'm saying? Me and my man's Block was talking, I was like, yo, like we both was like, I was like, what you think about Hood nigga? He like, shit, think he can now flip that bitch? I wanted the same tempo, the same vibe and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yo, if we flip it, and he flipped it. Like, and crazy thing is, he kind of really he really interpolated to be real with you in his own way. Like, you can tell it is that.
Yeah.
But like, some people still ain't putting two and two together because it ain't the same key, and it ain't the same. It's not the same. It's a whole live replay different. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, but with the same with the similar cadence and a little bit of the sound, if you really listen, but when they see like me and him together, I think it'll click even more because you got a lot of people who still ain't hip like all the way yet.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't fair. Everybody ain't fair.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, shoot, man, he sent me the new one. Then we went to Dallas. We was doing a promo run and a DJ convention. And shoot, I had a free night the first night, so we went to the studio. I was about sick, but I still went. I was like, man, I don't want to waste a night up here just doing nothing. I don't know nobody out there really, so I'm like, but yeah, I knew a few people had pint all them. Went to their studio, their people studio, their brother. Yeah, we recorded it. And I ain't gonna lie, like I heard it next morning, I was like, yo, this one of them ones, but I ain't listened to it no more for a minute. Then probably like 2 weeks later, I listened to it, and I'm like, wait a minute, like, this shit fire. You feel what I'm saying? And shoot,
It just went from there.
we just started getting it going. We
Yeah.
got some opinions, we started getting it going in the clubs, and I think that's how probably it might have came back around to him. I did a few pieces of content, not a lot, but yeah.
Yeah, and see within that, like, I feel like even though you may think it was like a minimal amount of work that went into putting this together,
Yeah.
like the reception of it has been like monumental. You know what I'm
The
saying?
whole recording process was because I was at a new studio. I don't like going to new studios.
Yeah.
I kind of like being with like my engineer because we got certain chemistry. But this actual studio was this engineer. I forgot his name, but he was pretty good, man. Like,
Yeah.
man, it came out pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
That's dope. Now with you though, man, like I know this is like, you know, like you said, taking that energy, spinning it through conductor and coming out on the other side, but like is there, you know, some more things that we may be looking for from you like after we get this track going a little bit this year?
Oh, for sure, for sure. I got a big responsibility that I take very serious. And if you can't say it, sing it. So
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
You gonna be singing?
Nah, I'm gonna be delivering a message, and however it come out, it come out.
Right.
So I was basically, you know, when the people say if you can't say it, because there's a lot of things, you know, say less.
Yeah.
Because people don't really want to hear things said a certain way, because they can't receive it a certain way.
Tight.
You know, you got to be on. The radios ain't on the same channel.
They antennas ain't buzzing. Yeah.
There you go. So if you can't say it, then sing it. Basically, I'm finna put it in the music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing gonna be out of line. Everything gonna be on time.
Straight
This
up.
ain't about me. It's about thee.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yes,
It's
sir.
understood, nigga.
hey, hey. See how that, y'all don't hear the music? It's in my head.
Yeah.
It,
So real question, like, y'all have y'all performed this in the club together yet?
Yeah.
Have you? How was that?
South by Southwest, we performed on the
movie?
stage. Yeah, it was lit.
Movie.
For real?
It was lit, yeah. And then he went straight into the hood, nigga. So that shit was fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way you control that crowd. See, I ain't even got the. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, I just gotta say this now, and this live because we ain't got to talk about it. The way you control the crowd though, because I seen like it was like the first 5 or 6 folks. It was like a dude with a girl and like 3 girls. Right? They was like pushed to get, and you was like y'all was exchanging energy, but you watched it wave from there over, and then it went. And then like I was watching. I'm like,
Nah, facts, yeah.
you like really like.
I'm working on my little
Worked the
skills,
room,
man.
Brought everybody together.
Trying to work on my skills.
That's what's up, though.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So, like, you know, with Hood Nigga, like, you know, Lost on the Road, Hood Nigga, like, those were, like, pretty big tracks that were buzzing in the Carolinas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, we get that music that come up in 95. Like, sometimes it's a little bit late. Sometimes we might get an early track, you know? But we're going to get that coming up in 95. So, like, this connection from Carolina down to Georgia, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you think there's more out of that pipeline that we can build with the music?
It's always been. I think now with the changing of the guards and a lot of new doors opening, new keys, new locks. It's inevitable dealing with the distro and the knowledge. It's inevitable because you can't control. You can't. It was a lot of like oppression.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Gatekeeping.
A lot, you know. So the talent was always. It's so much talent in the Carolinas.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. So much talent, but you can only put 18 records on the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm talking about period. Like, you can go, you get your hour to 5 o'clock traffic jam or something. You get those little, you know what I'm saying, a little mix where, you know what I'm saying, the DJs, you know what I'm saying, can help independent artists, right? But then guess what? Still, if you get it on, like, then you got to have the motion and the means to support that record.
Yeah.
And then you talking about nationwide, and then deal with distribution and your chances with that. Now
The game is wide open.
the game is open.
Yeah.
Hey man, how them folk pack up that? Don't worry about it. They ain't use none of that. They did their own thing.
Yeah.
They throw parties in the backyard and put 1,000 people back. You put 1,000 people in the backyard 3 times a week.
That's some money.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care where you at. So you
LA
got
Russell doing that.
Yeah.
you got people that when you got your people that take and you got your product,
Yeah.
you control your product and your following. That you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody really stop you. So I see a lot more cousin collaborations from Georgia to the Carolinas.
Yeah.
For sure.
I see that
It's
too.
right there.
That's real. That's real. I appreciate that because we definitely need it. I think the Carolinas is definitely at that point right now where we got a lot of good music bubbling up and a lot of good artists coming out of there that just really deserve that respect that they need. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, y'all was lined up. Why Atlanta is Atlanta,
Yeah.
right? Is because of the Olympics,
Tight. Okay.
right? 96 Olympics. But it's supposed to have been
Carolina.
North Carolina,
Yeah.
Charlotte. So, depending on how them dice fell, you know what I'm saying? But that's what happens when you get a big event like that. That many people come in, you able to take the funds and build. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, man, the Carolinas growing. What you don't look at is the mountains, the blues.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Asheville.
it's a lot.
Yeah.
My boy.
Yeah, bro. I'm east to west with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
North to south. Rocky Mountain, goddamn Southern Pines. I'm out there. You know what I'm saying?
I did a show out there, bro. It was like on a pumpkin field in like a bowl in the mountains with a river going. It was crazy, but it was packed.
Yeah.
Them folks got their own vibe going on.
Yeah, it's a real culture out there for sure.
Festivals and stuff. That's where it's at.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So like, just kind of like wrap it up on this a little bit. Like, Jass being maybe like a newer emerging artist into the game. You know what I'm saying? Still like working around and doing some things like that you may have had to touch on earlier on in your career. Since you've like got past that, you've dealt with the industry highs and the lows. What is some advice that you would give to her as a newer artist?
Oh, it wouldn't be nothing dog smart, and she, you know what I'm saying? Like she knows what she know, and she a boss, and
Yeah.
she know what's going on. I would say, because this ain't like the streets or like corporate America, even though it's corporate and street.
Yeah. Mix.
1 + 1 don't equal 2. But keep your folks around you. You know what I'm saying? Keep your folks around you, because get what? We'll make it equal out. They can't beat everybody.
Yeah.
You might can beat 1 or 2. You can't beat all of us.
Yeah.
And we all here for you. So how about that?
No, facts.
That's real spill.
Be with the same people, for sure.
Always.
Tell you.
But nah, man, I really appreciate y'all time, bro. I'm really excited to see how everybody, bounces out and just vibes with the music. You know what I'm saying? See how the real hip hop heads, can they really tell like the new interpolation of the beat and stuff like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, let's see how the people like dive in and just like talk back to the track, man.
It's dropping too.
Yup.
April 10th.
April 10th.
April 10th, all platforms.
Yes, man. All right, man. Anytime y'all down in the A, y'all know where to come through.
My boy Nardo, you know what it is. Shout out my boy Nardo. We with Pandora with it.
Yeah.